Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Happy New Year to everyone. I have some handouts which are in front of you of a report that my colleague Bill Warren and I have taken the last 3 years to prepare. The first page of the handout to you says that Section 2704, subsection 8J, threw the high-speed rail project into competition essentially against air and auto travel. So what did we do to try to find out that the total travel time and total travel cost of high-speed rail was better than that of air or auto? We looked at 140 routes during the first 4 years, that is the Silicon Valley to Central Valley period, and 180 routes in the period after 2033. And by the way, total travel time and total travel cost are the metrics that were used in the May 2008 report, which was jointly written by the authority and the Department of Transportation. Go to page 2 and you will see what just 10 of those 36 columns of Excel look like. 10 times 37 is 370 calculations or data inputs per route, adds up to about 12,800 cells. Go to page 3, please. What were our strategic findings? In business, and you're going to be in competition, you figure out what's going on first with your major markets. Now, let's look at what we found between the two largest markets, LA and San Francisco, and we found that, yes, high-speed rail wins one of the routes between those, that is between Gilroy and Palmdale. Therefore, the rest of them go to aircraft, because why? Aircraft fly a lot faster than high-speed rail does. Secondly, high-speed rail won no routes between San Diego and San Francisco, the second and third largest markets, because San Diego is 600 miles away, and you have no proposal in your 2018 plan to serve any distance between downtown or even part of the LA metro area and San Diego. But somehow their plan claimed 2,800,000 riders in the 2008 plan. Go to page 4. Second strategic finding is that the authorities' planners shot themselves in the foot by making a rider to or from this city, from Sacramento, take a bus ride in the first 4 years of their operation of 4 hours. In the time from 2033 onward through the planned period of 2040, you only take a bus ride of 3 hours and 20 minutes. Now, that really destroys the competitiveness on the total travel time basis, and anyone who's lived in the Bay Area knows you can drive from Sacramento to downtown or to San Jose in less than 2 hours. If you take a high-speed rail train, 3 hours and 20 minutes to Merced, even in the good time, it takes you nearly 5 hours to get to San Jose. It takes longer to get to San Francisco. That adds up to a lot of people that you're going to lose. The fifth slide is neither the present link of high-speed rail between the Central Valley or San Joaquin Valley and Silicon Valley really makes much sense. On the one hand, the high-speed rail only link is going to cost the rider something between $26,000 and $28,000 per year of a round-trip daily commute for 200 days. You do win 50% of those routes, or less than 50, 47% of those routes, on that link on basis of time. But cost seems to be a very, very excruciating factor, and unless that's subsidized by the state or their employers, I don't think you're going to attract many riders. Recently, the idea has been floated. Am I doing okay, Chairman?
Yeah, if I could ask you...
Sure.
If I could ask you to get to your last slide and your conclusion, and then I'll comment about what we'll do with this information.
Thank you. All right. There was an idea floated in the Los Angeles Times the week before last about running the Altamont Corridor Express to Merced and connecting the high-speed rail system at that. We don't know where the idea came from. But we did a time analysis, total travel time analysis, and going from Merced to San Jose will take 9 hours daily. Going from Fresno to San Jose, that round trip will be 10 hours and 20 minutes. Via ACE train.
ACE Ultima.
Okay, ACE, well, Fresno, you have to ride high-speed rail up, blah, blah. Okay, gotcha. Now, conclusion, what did we find? First page. When you sort out all of those numbers, and they are in the big report for which you have a bound copy, you find the astounding, and it astounded us, that only 1 in 5 forecasted riders from your 2018 plan are likely to show up because high-speed rail will not be faster than auto or air on all those other routes, and auto is always cheaper. Auto is always cheaper. All of that is using your numbers from your 2018 plan and from your 2008 plan documents onward. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Grindley. Look,
it's a lot.
Obviously, you've done a lot of work here, and let me just assure you, we will ask our staff to do an analysis of this, and I know at least one board member who will probably thoroughly want to get into the details.
Thank you. We are willing to sit down and go through our empirically driven database model, all right, and show you where we made assumptions that tilted in favor of the authority, all right, and how we got there. And, you know, we all make errors. We're happy to admit there may be some errors in there. But when we found that 17% was the number, we could make a lot of errors. And you're not going to produce a lot of revenue, even if we made a lot of errors. Thank you very much. Good day.
Thank you, Mr. Grindley. Mr. Hart, thank you.